Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes. These are some of the items that I plan to use for a tribute bracelet for the artist Prince. Check it out. It will be a 3-tiered bracelet. Something I think would be appropriate. It's going to have some add-ons also. Be right back. Thank you. Two Solomon knots on each set. Seven feet of cord. Okay. Hello everybody, it's Courtney Holmes. Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes this afternoon. Today we're making another tribute bracelet, 3-tier. This one for its role badness, Prince. Alright, we got our two going here. We're going to connect these here on the first, top to bottom. We got our first captured knot. Don't forget the tabs in the back, because there is a additional core color of the same color. First one. Captures the third, right, before he goes on. Starting your knot sits from the right. Tab in the bag is trying to sabotage me. Alright. This one, the third one, of course, has no body to capture, so he just does his two to complete the set. Okay. Now, discussing these colors real quick. In the scheme of things, let me explain. Let me get that tab real quick. Keep everything tight. Use your Marlin Spike if you have to. And look at this. You have two double knot sets, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 on each tier of your bracelet. That 7 feet of cord should get you a size 8 bracelet. Adjust it to your own. All right, now this is our purple range here. All right, let me bag up a little bit. And this is our heaven range, our clouds. It's purple sitting on top of the clouds. Okay? And that's how we have everything going. And as I stated, we're going to add on some things to give this a little bit more feeling for our rude boy. If you're a Prince fan out there, I guess you would know I'm talking in Prince language here. But that's the way it is. Everything's a controversy these days, I guess. Well, we're going all the way to the bottom with this. Let me go ahead and get mine started. And I'll meet you guys at the bottom. Thank you. Made sure it caught the tabs in the bag. Also made sure I covered up as much of the connection from the inner core that I could. Trying to lock these down as fast as I can. Locking down each line on its own level. You know, locking them down upon its own sides. And then we burn everything. See if we could do this under the light. Not too much burning up that thing. This is the tab here. Do that and wait for it to get a little hot around the end, and then use that as a burn technique. Normally I don't burn every level, or rather cut every level at the same time. If you've ever seen me do this. But that's the first time for everything. Lastly, the clouds here. This is a blue and white mixture. It's called Celsius. I got it from the board Paracord. purple is acid purple. Okay. Now at the back of the bracelet, as you see, I give it a little shake all the time. Make sure everything's in order. This should be a size 8¼ to an 8½, plain with 1/4 of an inch. There. One on the end, burnt it on the end. Everything else went down on its own side, you know, on its own level here. Now, I've made some additional items out of paracord to go onto this bracelet, and I'll be back with that in a minute. Thank you. Yes, I found this one channel on YouTube that makes these emblems here, and I thought that they were as close as I could come to clouds. So I made a few of those, and yeah, they were a little difficult and woozy, but they were worth the beer when I got through making them. Clouds. Purple clouds. Check it out. Pretty cool. Wings. I know with this guy they come into play somehow. A little bit of diamonds and pearls. Copy of one of his famed guitars in metal. Amongst the purple clouds within Prince's heaven. I'm gonna mount that emblem on top of here. Somewhere mixed up here. Centered in the middle. Gonna get that done, and I'll be right back with y'all. Thank you. All right, he's on and mounted in the center of the cloud in Prince's heaven. These clouds, I guess they come straight from Prince. Little diamonds and pearls again. This is the beginning steps of a diamond knot. You know, that's what this is. And instead of pulling the 2 tabs at the end to give it some shape of the knot, you stop right there, and these 2 tabs, you just cut them and burn them in the back to affix them in the cloud shape. Diamond knot, first stage. Turn it into a cloud. Okay, well, this is what we're going to do with the rest of this, and I'm going to go on up here and talk to the board. Later. Piece of strip wherever you're going to do that. Ungut it if you want. This is the making of a rose. Get the color you want the rose to be. Go up under what you want to be the stem. Left over right. Tie that down. Make sure it's even. Go to your left over right knot. Take the right side. Make a Solomon from the right side. On the bottom, that like that, and you've made sure that it's kind of kept in a square, go to the top, make a Solomon from the left hand side. Tighten everything down again. Keeping sure to make sure it's kind of in a square. After you've done that, go to the bottom, make another Solomon knot. Go to the top and make a Solomon knot. Make sure you have enough cord to do this, okay? Come to the bottom and make another Solomon knot, in which case I'm not. But when you do that, this will give you an impression of a rose. It is not a rose knot. This is a rose looking emblem made out of paracord. This is ungutted. It seems to work better with our 550 cord versus making smaller roses with a M95 per se, or gutted. I like the ungutted version better. Once, and this does ride down, once you've got it here and where you want it to be with your stem, you can make more roses on down. Okay, and keeping everything nice and tidy. Make sure you do your best burning those ends, more or less so. Now, with this like this, if you like, you can take your finger and press down in the middle, right? And then the back side doesn't look too bad either. And you can either leave it like that or make a little cup for the rose, like the rose looks. Now, this is what the board told me to do. They said they wanted some roses. So that's what's up, and that's how you do that. And that comes into play on Princess Heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Heaven. These roses are in the cup. They can swing down. It should be near the buccal region on the back of your wrist. In this we have the clouds that some of the previous footage showed you. This is merely a diamond knot at the start. It's just not tightened into a knot. Princess Heaven with the blue and white Celsius, I thought that was perfect considering we have Celsius clouds come into play in Princess Purple Heaven with the purple roses. And a little bit of diamond and black pearl though for here on this cloud. And one of his signature guitars, the one that he used from the beginning. The Prince emblem, 1958 through 2016, rest in peace. Our royal badness, Prince, is in heaven. We all know that. Now, I didn't want to get into pretty much explaining everything because all of us know who Prince is. And he's always going to be a is, never a was. He himself, not only a musician and everything else behind that, a brilliant person. Yes, I like to talk about Prince's nicknames. Prince Rogers Nelson, so he was born. His family called him his own names at the house. We called him his royal badness, the purple one, Prince of Funk. He was the kid in Purple Rain. He called himself the Purple Yoda. The guy had emblems, or a emblem, symbol, that kind of went with the artist formerly known as Prince. Tap, cap. It all goes back, and it all meant quite a bit, each one of the symbols. And he wrote songs for different groups and people and other artists. He was Jamie Starr and just Jamie. He was Joey Coco for some of Sheena Easton's music and other people. He was Alexander Nevermind. Christopher for the Bangles. And he's got other things, other nicknames that he called himself and things like that. We're not going to go that deep into his nicknames, but Prince Rogers Nelson was quite the artist. His music hasn't even come out again yet, so that's why he's is, and he'll always be down here with us. This is a memorial tribute that I come up with, something I dreamed on. Hope you love it. Hope you love it. Princess Heaven. Okay, well, I'm Courtney Holmes. Thank you for coming in this afternoon, watching me put this show together, and appreciate everything y'all have done for me so far, and I really appreciate it. I really do. God bless. Y'all have a good day. Later. Later, later. Later, later. Hello, everybody. It's Courtney Holmes. Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes this afternoon. I appreciate your support, showing you plenty more bracelets in the future. Come on back, y'all. This old vet got a lot more to give. God bless. Have a nice day. Hey, everybody. This is Courtney. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Come again next time. I'll see you then. Thank you a lot. Well, here we are. End of the video. Princess Heaven. Princess Heaven. Hope you like it. It's a pretty nice bracelet. Thank you.